Hey Assassins, this is Wheel and welcome back to another Wheel Assassin guide. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to build the cool Disney princess Snow White in Minecraft. So, we're going to go ahead and build this statue here today. And if you didn't check out my last Disney princess statue, you can check out Moana as well on the channel. I'll drop a card on the top right hand side of the screen as well, and there'll be a link in the description too. So if you want to go check Moana out as well, then you can kind of have both of these princesses on your world, and it'll just be cool. So there are more to come too, so definitely be on the lookout for those. But yeah, let's grab some materials and get building Snow White today. Before we begin, I just want to say this build is for someone very, very special, and I just want to say a huge shout out to them. So thank you very, very much for being such an amazing person, and I hope you like the build. So you're going to need yourself some yellow concrete, some white concrete powder, some bells, which is not really a Disney princess pun, but it could work though, and some yellow concrete powder. We're going to build this in sections because there is quite a lot to Snow White, like a lot of materials. So if you want to drop down to the floor now, take yourself some white concrete powder. You want to go ahead and first place one block just here, then go to the left of it and place yellow concrete out into like a 4-block shape. So 2 will be in front of the one white concrete. Then you want to go along for 3, and then build another cluster of 4 concrete, and then a block of white concrete powder the other side. Then you stick yourself 2 concrete powders over the concrete, and then bells on the front for the shoes. Then we'll go around the sides for 1 block of concrete powder. Then we'll go around the actual sides here, going for about 5, like so, diagonally back. And then we'll go back in for 1, 2, 1, 2, and then along the back, I think this is about 7 blocks. Yeah, in total on the back there. Awesome, that's looking really good so far. So now we're going to take ourselves yellow concrete powder and go up here, just past our first layer of white concrete powder, and for about 12 blocks. So we've got basically 2 here, but we'll count this as number 1. We'll go for 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like so. Now we're going to keep that at 13 for a second, go around the corner and add in these blocks of 5, also going up to 13, but then we're going to sort of correct it up a little bit. So if you build the 5s up to the same layer as your 1 that side, and do the same over here. So we go right the way along, and then we go up for 13 past our white concrete powder. We sort of curve this in a little bit just to get the shape of the dress, so it's a little bit odd once you get to the top. So just about here, no, maybe another block. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so now we just knock off these ones on the ends, and we'll knock off that one just there. It's a little bit weird how we do this because we need to go for the exact 12 along the front, and then we sort of add in only 3 to the 13 height on the sides, which is kind of odd. But we use 13 as our guide because on the 13th block is where we connect to the torso. So we build up here, like so, leaving that nice and sort of empty. If I just show you here, you can see, look here, that is empty, and that part connects to the torso in the center. So we'll come back to that in a second. For now, continue with only going for 12 around the sides, and then we'll go on up and in for like 13 on the back section. So 12 there, 12 past the white concrete, so that's technically 13 from the floor. Then in here, we do ourselves a 12, as you can see on the back, and then this one will be 13. This one will also be 13. 13, 13, 13, and this one will be 12. So I'm going to build these up to 13. I think this is the only troublesome section. There we go, and then this one as well. Up to 12, and then we build in these sections here with a little bit more. So we're just going to go ahead and place ourselves yellow concrete in the second one down, just so we don't have to keep stacking up the concrete powder from the floor, because it's a little bit troublesome. So stick that just about there. Then take your yellow concrete powder and go ahead and build 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll do along here as well. up for 2. Some of these blocks may change depending on the arms, but for now we can just leave it like that, and then we can connect to the torso in a second. Looking great so far, guys. So now the next thing to do is take yourself some blue concrete powder, some red concrete powder, some white concrete powder once again, some light blue concrete powder, a barrier, which I'll show you how to get in a second, and some smooth sandstone. So if you're on Bedrock Console Edition of Minecraft, you want to go ahead and open your chat and commands window. Click to type, click yourself the slash button, and then hit /give, or just type in give past the slash. Go for @s, which is going to be yourself, so a space away, barrier block. It should just be under barrier. So you just take that, and it should give you one in your inventory, as it says in the top left corner of my screen, which is this one just here. Now it says it gives you one, but this is infinite. You can place as many of these down as possible, and then to get rid of them, you just hit them. Bear in mind, when you're in survival, you can't break these. They're kind of invincible, only breakable in creative. And if you are not holding the barrier, you can't see it, which is why we use it on our originals, like that. It's just to hold up the concrete powder because, of course, it drops down. Okay, the next thing we need to do is go ahead and build our Snow White kind of torso. So we're going to take ourselves some blue concrete powder, go ahead and build up on, let's go for, just trying to figure this out a little bit. Okay, in the center, I'm going to place myself red concrete powder, up for about 3. 1, 2, 3 for now. Then we're going to go ahead and take ourselves some blue. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So now we have this section in the center here going for us. Now we're going to raise all of these up by another layer, just so we have 4 up on both sides. Then we'll stick white on both sides of the blue. Then we'll take blue here and we'll go up for 5. Like so, so next to our white. Like that. Take white across the top, like so. Then we're going to go ahead and knock this block out, just like so. I'm going to go ahead and get my yellow back and just place another block in here. So I'm going to knock that one out and place a block there. Now I didn't realise this, but on my original one, because of the arms coming down, it is a little bit weird with how we sort of go around the structure. So I'm going to build another 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Then take my blue again and go up the sides like so, matching to that one just there. I'm going to do this for about, let's go for about 4 blocks, like so. Then I'll do the same here. Like so. Awesome. So don't worry if it looks a little bit off at the moment with the 3 down here. It's supposed to be like that because, of course, the arms come down and sort of overshadow the whole thing, which is great. So around the back though, you want to go into this layer here, taking your 2s, build up yellow concrete powder in here, then take your blue concrete powder and build up from it for a total of 5 rows, like so. Awesome. Then we take white and we just go around the top of this. Oops, not there. Ah, not there. Not anywhere but the bottom top. So, oops. There we go. So now we have that going for us. That is looking pretty cool. It's starting to look like Snow White, which is great. So the next thing to do is take your smooth sandstone and build in here for our neck. We also go ahead and finish up the chest here just by adding a block there. So that's kind of the neck there. And then you can build out here for the chin and the face. Now the face is going to go right the way back to just there, the back of the collar. So you just want to build there for the neck. But then on the actual face, we go ahead and build this up and outwards. So it's a little bit weird because we just go straight into another block, not like a slab or stair. But I'm very grateful for you guys who voted and said that the blocks look a lot better than the stairs, because the stairs really did look like a beard, which was a little bit annoying. But hey, it's all good. So here we're going to go up until the 4th one, and then we sort of going to bring it in for the 5th one, if that makes any sense. So 4, then on 5 we'll just go in for 2. 3, even. 3 even, like so. That's looking awesome. If you'd also like to build this back to here, it doesn't really matter too much if you don't want to, but it might just help you when you get onto the hair. So you can sort of build this entire section back and then make it into a 3D structure instead of a 2D, and then you'll be able to work the hair around it later. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's go down here and build the arms. So to do the arms, you just take yourself some barrier blocks and these cover materials. We're going to go ahead and drop down to about here, next to our first blue. Taking our smooth sandstone, we're going to build 1, 2 out here, then 2, then I'll just place 2 on here. Then I'm going to build myself 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 just there. Now I should be about here. I'm going to place a barrier block here and here, and 2 on the back as well. Then I'll take my white and build a total of about 8 in here. So sorry, keep dropping concrete powder. There we go. Then I'll take my blue and go for 3 just there in that shape, and 3 just here in that shape. 2 red just here, 4 blue at the back, 2 more blue here, and finally another 2 up there. Like so. Awesome, now we have the start of the arm as well, which is going to be helpful later. Around here we want to do a similar sort of thing, so we're going to make sure everything is looking the same as the other side. So go to here and build 2, 1, 1 there, and 2 here, 2 here, here, and here. Awesome. Barriers go here for 2, and 2 on the back as well. Then we'll take 8 white concrete powders like so, 3 blue here, 3 blue here, red goes in here. We'll do actually 6 in total just there of blue, and then 2 out the side. So there we have the start of Snow White's arms as well. Next we'll take our smooth sandstone and build the rest of the arm. So we're going to drop down to the right one if we're facing the front. Go ahead and build this out for like another 2 blocks like so. Down here for 2 and 1 just there. I actually might just build another one there as well, just so it all connects up and looks nice. I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. So I'm going to go ahead and build 1, 2, 1, 2. Drop down and add 2, and then 2 back here. Cool. We don't want to make Snow White look ripped, with massive muscles. We're trying to make it look like she's holding that pie out the front. That's looking good. Next we'll go ahead and build here for, let's go for 2, just for now, and 2 on this side. Then we'll drop out, and sort of in this little gap here. So you want to knock that one out, and that one out on this side, and build in a 4 cluster. Like so. Then we can go ahead and add in the tray, which is what we're all waiting for. You know, trying to add in this tray. Now it looks a little bit strange, but we actually go ahead and use this part of the chest to make ourselves these 2 fingers. So we'll add in a block here and here, and here and here, here and here, here and here. So now she looks like she's about to grab something, and it's going to be that pie. Nice one, Snow White. You know what we're all thinking. That is good, guys. Let's grab some final materials and finish up Snow White for today. So to finish off with today's video, you take yourself some blocks of iron, some stripped oak wood, some oak wood slab, some black and some red concrete, and finally a red banner as well. First things first, we're going to take our block of iron and drop down here so we can build a dish for our pie. So we're going to go ahead and add in a couple blocks here next to Snow White's hands, so about 5 blocks in there. Then you want to go ahead and get in this sort of gap down here, but then just sort of a little bit there. So we're going to go ahead and build the 5 here, just a block down and in the middle. Then we want to go ahead and build ourselves, let's go for, if I drop down here I can see a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and build 7 by going out on both sides by 1 block, like so. Now the above will look a little bit hollow for a second, but we'll fill this all in, like that. Then we'll go for the 5 again, and then we'll build 3 out here. Now we're going to go ahead and build 5 up here, out from the 3 on both sides. Then we'll do 2 here, and 2 here, and then we'll do 2 on both sides, and then a block there. So 2 here, and then a block would go in there, but I'm going to add 2 on both sides. Cool. So it's pretty simple once you've got it in. And then we're going to take ourselves our woods, and we're going to go ahead and build stripped oak wood on top of all of these blocks of iron. Doesn't really matter the direction, by the way, because this is a food, and it has been hand baked. It's going to probably be a little bit wonky in certain parts. And also, pies are very crumbly, so don't worry about making it look perfect. We're not going for a Gordon Ramsay pie, we're going for a Snow White cooked pie. So it's going to be for the dwarfs, and it's going to be probably pretty gross. Well, to us maybe, not for the dwarfs. So we're going to go ahead and stack up some slabs on all of the corners now as well. So on top of the stripped oak wood, go ahead and add slabs. Then we'll do stripped oak wood for 5 back here, 1 there and 1 there. Then we'll go for 5 down here, but in like a bucket shape like that. Then add in a block in the center, 2 here, and 2 here. There you have your pie. Looking cool. The next thing to do is we're going to take our black, our red concretes, and then our red banner for making Snow White's hair. So we'll go ahead and take ourselves some black concrete. We'll go to here and we'll build 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we'll place 1 and 1. Then we'll place 3 over the top, like so. Cool. Now we're going to go ahead and go down the side here, and right next to the chin, so the back of the head just about here, we'll add in some blocks that are going to go to that one just there. We do that on both sides, like so. As you can see, it's starting to take some shape. So the next thing is go above our sort of fringe area, add in some blocks about, I just need to run across here because I took some photos but it looks a bit odd. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and place a block there, and 1 here. And then we'll place 3 over the top like so. Here we want to go ahead and build these down for about 2 on both sides, maybe even 3. 3 looks best on both sides. And then place a red banner in the center, 2 red concretes surrounding it on both sides. It's so difficult to build with black concrete because it doesn't have an outline. Or it does, it's super dark though. So it's a little bit awkward to build with. So if you do need to pause the video at any point, please remember to do so. So the next thing to do is I'm going to go ahead and build that one up just there. Down here I'm going to bring this along for another up to that row just there. Here I'll build 1, 2, like so, and add a block in this side. Then I'll build this one, also up to that size there. Then I'm going to go back to my other side, and go a block up from this one, and add in 1, 2. Is it 2? I'm sorry to refer back and forth, guys. Just need to go check. 1, 2, is that 3? See what I mean? You can't really see it too well. Let's go for 3 anyways, just to be on the safe side. So 3 up. So here as well. 1, 2, 3, like so. Then we come around to the back of the head. And on that one, I've kind of curved it around into the skull a little bit. So we'll probably do that in a second as well. For now, place a block here. Then we're going to go ahead and place ourselves a block in just about there for 1. I might place another block just there. Another block here. 1 block here. Here. Build that one up so it goes into there like so. 1 block there. And now we're on the same page on both sides. So now we're going to go ahead and kind of curve this around into the back of the head. So we're going to go ahead and build this one down. Just for a few blocks, doesn't have to be too many. So I'm going to do the entire length just here. Knock out that one and replace it too. Knock out that one. Knock out that one and that one. Build 1, 2, 3. And then here on the back, I'm going to go ahead and build 1, 2, 3, like so. Knock this one in, and this one in as well. And then build these 3 up to just there as well. So it's quite blocky on the back, but that's all good. You can add in 2 just there, 2 just here, 2 just here, and 2 just there. Flatten that one down a little bit and add in 1 just there. So it kind of goes into a bit of a strange shape here. But it's all good. As long as you try and get into like a bob sort of look, then it'll be fine. Add in 3 here. And then go ahead and flatten the entire rest over here, making sure you've still got the sort of lumps in certain parts like this. That looks really cool. And as long as you've got the bow in the front, it pretty much looks like Snow White however which way you do this, which is awesome. So even if you want to go ahead and extend some of the sort of hair down at the back, you can make it look as blocky or as normal as you want it to be. Like so, and it'll look fine. And there we go, that is how to build Snow White in Minecraft. Thank you so much for watching this Wheel Assassin guide, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to drop a like, that'd be awesome. If you are interested in staying tuned for future tutorials and uploads, please maybe even consider joining the Assassinate today for free by subscribing. That'd be awesome. Thank you once again to the person this is dedicated to. I really do appreciate you a lot, and I hope that you can now sort of associate something with how much I appreciate you. So maybe, I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much. And finally guys, if you want to check me out on my social medias, all the links are in the description below. So yeah, go follow me up on those. Take care of yourselves, have an excellent rest of your day. More Disney tutorials are on the way very shortly. Goodbye for now, Assassins. You're legends. Take care.